I don't know where you've been, but you're gonna respect this courtroom. My life has proven that it's not about where you come from, it's about where you're going. From a jailed youth who had my record expunged to becoming the youngest judge elected.
The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding.
In just 15 years. Ma'am, let me know when you want to go to rehab. Otherwise, I think you're a crackhead.
Absolutely not.
My goal is to inspire others to overcome their obstacles. You don't need him and his little raggedy roommate.
Thank you.
All while having a little fun on Mathis Court. You look like you're ready to lie right the first word out your mouth. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mitchell Roberts is suing Marcus Bell in the amount of $8,000.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may all be seated.
Mr. Roberts claims rodents damaged the wiring in his classic car and says his landlord did nothing when warned about rat droppings in the garage.
State your name, sir.
Mitchell Roberts, Your Honor.
Marcus Bell.
All right, Mr. Roberts, you're suing the defendant for $8,000, alleging he allowed rodents to damage your car in his garage.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's start with you.
Okay, just to give you a little back history, I had a fire at my previous residence, so I was looking for another place to live. I leased a place at Mr. Bell's residence, at his place, landlord, and it had subterranean parking for my classic car. And it's a Ferrari. It's my prized possession. If you want to see it,
Sure.
I have a picture of it.
What year is it?
It's 1999. And take care of it. Always make sure. And that's one of the reasons why I picked his building, because it had a good reputation.
Right.
But the first 2 weeks, I noticed rat droppings. And so I notified him right away. I sent him an email. And I have that right here, Your Honor.
Let's see it, please. What is it saying?
It just is notifying of the rat droppings and that there may be a problem.
Did he respond?
Yes, Your Honor. I took it very seriously, and I do have pest control records. I regularly get pest control.
When you told him, that's why I was asking you, did he respond to you?
I sent him text. He did respond, yes.
Anybody have the response on text?
I don't have a response
Okay,
from
you
him.
just have the question on text, but not a question on email, but no response.
Yeah, he said he was going to do something, but I didn't get a response of what he did.
I have pest control records, Your Honor.
Yeah.
If you'd like to see those.
All right, so because...
He said he was going to do something. Whether
That's
he
what
did
I'm
or not,
asking you.
I don't-
How and when did he say this,
I
sir?
don't know.
This is the most important part of the case. How about that? You
Yes.
blowing it off like it means little. I don't know. He said this is everything. Notice and what he responded, how he responded to your notice means everything about the case. So I'm going to let you sit there and think about it. Sir, go ahead. What do you want to tell me?
I have 300 units in this building, and I did immediately get pest control to come and take a look at everything, and I have the receipts right here. And I also have receipts for a couple of months because I get them once a month. But as you can see, I had them come an extra time as well.
Yeah. I don't know whether that's appropriate. I don't know whether that's enough or not, because I don't know when he responded and what he said.
Did you contact me?
I did, and
When?
and right after, and that's why I had pest control come.
Do you have a? Do you
I have
have
the
any
pest control
Let's see the
receipts.
dates. Yeah, let's see
pest
the
control
let's see it.
receipts. that
date
will
in
show.
January. This is when he contacted you. So I need to see I need to see since January. He had me a bunch of stuff. I want to see since January.
Yep, January, there should be two there, Your Honor. Let me get them for you.
After he
We got
notified
January
you.
9th and January 23rd. right
Okay, let's
there.
look at the 23rd, because you notified him on the 19th, sir.
Yeah.
You notified him on the 19th. That's what this
Yes.
says.
Yes.
All right. And you got no written or response back.
No.
Okay. So how can you hold him liable when, in fact, he did
Thank you.
address your request, sir? Sir, look at me. Why do you keep
I'm
looking
sorry.
at him?
I'm sorry.
Once again, he didn't respond to you. You should have been able to say something. And he didn't respond to you, as you have said, yet he got it fixed. The evidence he is showing me, he had
He
it
did not get it
repaired
fixed.
on the 20. Well, you have
And
evidence otherwise?
I have evidence showing that.
Since January 23rd?
Yeah, I have the repair notice and the
Let's see it, please. Since January 23rd.
This is a receipt from the Ferrari specialist saying there was damage
What
was
date
from
is
it.
that?
I also have the engine bay of the Ferrari showing rat droppings and a nest of the Ferrari, the wires being eaten, and the towing bill here.
Sure does, sir. Everything he shows is after the January 23rd date. Did you have, what was the next time you had it fumigated with pest control?
February 9th.
Coming up on Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Here's the problem, Your Honor. He didn't fumigate. Ask him if he has. There's no fumigation. All he did was have the people go around and clean. There's no fumigation.
I hired the pest control company.
Did you fumigate?
And later,
At the party, after it ended, 3 people that I trust came to me and said, yo, a mirror is broken. So when I went up to go check the mirror, it was broke. And they said that it was the people that he brought.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Mitchell Roberts, who is suing Marcus Bell for negligence.
Is there another one after that?
Those are all that I brought with me. I do have pictures of rat traps. Also, I do have limited, in the lease language, there is also limited liability. Let me get this for you, which says if you'd like to
You see it, please? That's important.
tenants or guests' personal property and vehicles are to be insured through the.
Do your own insurance? Mm-hmm. Tenants, guests, personal property, and vehicles are not insured by landlord manager if applicable against loss of plan, criminal or negligent. Tenant is advised to carry tenant's own insurance. Sir, what do you say to this?
Well, he is negligent. It has nothing to do with my agreement with my insurance policy, with my insurance
It has to
company.
do with what you signed. It has to do with what you signed.
I know. All it says there is that I have a responsibility to have insurance. It doesn't say that he is not
says they're not
responsible for
liable.
his
It does.
negligence. He was responsible to
It
keep
does say
his
that,
building.
sir. You say it's not.
But
This does say that
He
he's
has a
not.
certain duty to keep his.
I'm reading it. He has a duty to adhere to the contract,
to
counselor.
keep rats out of his
No,
building.
you have the duty to keep rats out of your car, and if they get in there, then you have to pay for it based on the lease you signed. You signed away any of his responsibility for caring for your car and anything that happens to your car.
Can I just say? Can I just
Yes.
say one last thing? As a tenant, I'm responsible for making sure that I keep the apartment clean, no damage, and I have a security deposit. If I damage, it's taken away from the security deposit. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes.
So, does he not have a responsibility as a landlord that if there is rats that are eating away, what if it ate a smoke alarm and God forbid somebody should die? And I brought it to his attention, he should be thanking me.
That's an apples and oranges comparison.
He has no proof that
Your Honor.
anything was done about this problem.
I do.
It does.
I do. I have
He
plenty of
does.
proof.
He
Yeah.
showed me several pest
Yeah.
control orders.
But nothing. But it,
What do you mean he didn't have anything?
But
He
it-
does. He showed me 3.
But it obviously didn't
2
do
of them
any
in
good.
February.
Why
Well, you
did-
said he didn't have it at all. Don't go to no obviously it doesn't
No.
work. You said he doesn't have
But he
the
didn't
evidence,
fumigate.
and he did have it, and he presented it to me.
Here's the problem, Your Honor. He didn't fumigate. Ask him if he has. There's no fumigation. All he did was have the people go around and clean. There's no fumigation.
I hired the pest control company.
Did you fumigate?
Yeah.
I'm not the pest control expert.
Did you
I hired-
fumigate?
The pest control company did what they thought was necessary
Correct.
on several different instances.
If there continues to be a problem, why didn't you fumigate?
I'm not the pest control expert. It's what I hired a company for.
Let me see the rest of your lease. I just can't take one page and determine
Exactly.
this is valid.
I don't know that I have the entire lease on me,
Okay,
Your
well,
Honor.
I can't just validate just one clause. Can't validate one clause. So I needed to see the entire lease. You can't pluck one paragraph out and ask me to make a judgment based on one paragraph. And this is the 36. This is clause 36. There's obviously 36 and maybe even more. I don't see a signature page, so this may not even been the last page. You pluck out one clause, 36, meaning there's at least 35 other clauses part of this contract.
And who knows if I even signed that? I don't see my signature on it.
That's
Well,
good-
he
good
did
point
sign
there.
it.
I
I
don't see a
understand
signature
I
point.
understand that, but he did sign it, and that is,
Well, show
a
proof.
credible
So
lease. I just don't
bring
have it.
proof
That was
to
the applicable
to court if you
part of the lease. Also, his insurance should cover it. I don't understand why his insurance can't cover that either.
He doesn't want his insurance rates to go up.
Look,
there's
Your
no
Honor,
proof
I drive a
otherwise. That's
pickup truck every
speculation.
day as my daily driver.
Oh, now you're getting poor. Now you're about to give me a poor man's story.
No,
I'm
this
going
is
to talk
my-
big
this-
to
I
me.
drive it. The reason why I didn't notice it until the end is because I was driving to Cars and Coffee. I baby this thing. This is really. I can't tell you. I saved up for 10 years for this car. I baby it. I have a car cover on it. I wash it every week. You know. So come on. I mean, it's like. Please.
You have to kind of,
Well,
it's in the
let me
parking
say
lot.
this. I'm going to make a decision that attributes a little fault to both of you. You should have, as you say, you made the email and didn't get a response back. All you received is evidence that he had it addressed. You don't feel it was addressed properly. Had you gotten a response back from him or pursued a response when you told him, I need this taken care of, you didn't get a response, you said. So it was on you to pursue a response, but you didn't. So he did what he thought might resolve it.
Yeah.
You all could have discussed it in a more thorough way.
The email
where-
didn't seem urgent. It seemed more like, hey, I just noticed this. He didn't
Seemed
say there was
urgent.
rats
Come
in my
on.
car. Or there was stuff
you all
around.
didn't communicate these issues
And that's what
together.
I'm saying. I did take it as urgent and still
And I
got
did
pest
see
control
him,
to
and he
come out
says, "Oh,
immediately.
it'll be taken care of.
Yeah.
Don't you worry."
Well, as contributory
Mr.
negligence, I'm saying that both of you have a little fault here. It's called contributory negligence. I'll grant you half, 4,000. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $4,000.
I don't really think that was a fair outcome.
I think it was very fair. I think Judge Mathis is a very wise man, and I think he came to a very just decision.
Coming up,
But if I come to your house and I bring some people and they mess up, I'm gonna be responsible for those people. So that's how I was looking
No,
at it.
you won't.
For real?
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
David Robinson is suing Eric White in the amount of $700. Mr. Robinson claims the defendant invited people he met at a happy hour to their party and says one of them broke a mirror, so Mr. White needs to cover the damage.
State your name,
David Robinson.
sir.
Eric White.
All right, and Mr. Robinson, you're suing the defendant for $700 for property damage.
Yes, sir.
Start with you.
We had a rental property that was given to us, or our friend let us use it. I will be suing him for $700 for a broken mirror that happened at the party that night. And we agreed to have a party. I suggested it.
We as in whom?
Me and
The
Eric.
two of you? Mhm.
Yeah, he didn't want to do it. So I said I'll take full responsibility to plan the party, to buy the drinks. He just wanted to chill out and have a relaxing weekend, which I understand. We both work really hard. So I took it liberty to do such. At the party, it was a coming and going event. That earlier that day, he went to the bar and brought some people back from happy hour. When they came in, they were having fun. They were a little bit loud, but nobody really paid attention from a serious manner. And I didn't want to cause a scene because these are his people. So at the party, after it ended, 3 people that I trust came to me and said, yo, a mirror is broken. So when I went up to go check the mirror, it was broke. And they said that it was the people that he brought. So to, make things easier, I just paid Mark, who is our friend, the money in reimbursement for the broken mirror. And, I did that. But as time progressed, I started to realize that, man, you brought these people to the party. And I feel like
It wasn't your mirror?
No, sir, no. Mm-mm. So I feel like he should, have some type of responsibility for the broken mirror.
Coming up,
The people that told me are people I trust.
Right.
And they
Hearsay.
Yes.
Okay, I can't, unfortunately, I don't know him, so I can't trust him, so it's hearsay.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of David Robinson, who is suing Eric White for property damage.
You took responsibility, but the question is whether he feels any responsibility. But legally, we'll see. We'll delve into that. But let's see what he thinks so far.
Your Honor, yeah, we decided we were going to go have a little weekend trip and just relax. I just wanted to chill, and I made that very clear to my friend when we got there that I didn't want to have a party. He said he would take full responsibility for the guests and everything like that. That day, I, knowing myself, had to extricate myself from the situation because I would start cleaning and helping out and setting everything up. So I just went to a local happy hour, got some apps for half off, and then I met two lovely people, and they were telling me how much of a lovely time they're having. I was saying we were throwing a big party. That's what I heard. You know, it was going to be a big open, anyone can come in and out. So I said, come on by. It'll be
Who
fun.
invited you?
My
The
friend
plaintiff?
David, yes.
All right. And did you tell him only him, or you could only bring one person? Did you give him any terms?
I mean, we didn't have a disclosed discussion about who can really come, but if I come to your house and I bring some people and they mess up, I'm going to be responsible for those people. So that's how I was looking
No,
at it.
you won't.
For real?
No, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't speak for me.
Well, I just feel like with the mirror being broken and me taking responsibility for it at that moment, it was just to keep our friendship with Mark straight.
But we don't know who broke the mirror.
No, the
And
people.
we don't, pardon?
The people that told me are people I trust.
Right.
And they
Hearsay.
Yes.
Okay, I can't, unfortunately, I don't know him, so I can't trust him, so it's hearsay.
How will Judge Mathis rule? Find out when Mathis Court returns.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
At this point, I don't even know. I don't even know who the person was who you're claiming to have done it, and what evidence that you have that that person done it, other than you believe your friends.
Well, Your
Any
Honor.
texts, any pictures, any what? What do you have? Any evidence?
Well, Your Honor, the people were drunk when they got to the party.
His
So,
people?
His people.
You saw them?
Everybody saw them.
Okay.
They were having fun. It was kind of entertaining.
And you still let them stay? You still let them stay?
I didn't want to cause a scene.
Oh, that
Those-
was the negligence. Oh, I'm glad you let me know that. You were negligent in having drunk people there knowingly, knowing that drunk people get disorderly and they could harm your property. That's called assuming the risk.
Yes.
All right, your claim is dismissed. I ain't got no more time for you. You got to think a little faster and a little more clear, and you haven't proven your case. That's the point. Let me know when you understand what I said.
I understand.
Oh, okay, good. Case dismissed.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case has been dismissed.
You all have any final comments for each other?
I feel like it went the way that I was hoping it would go.
I guess you can't let drunk people at a party anymore.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.